Hello, everybody. I'm Augusto Davalos. I'm from Ecuador. I met Rodrigo, well, long before in the community, but I met him in person at SUG-BR North America. It was amazing having there and having Rodrigo next performing. So it was an amazing experience. And also Jose, having great experience chats. So thank you very much for this opportunity. And okay, let me start. So first, this is I'm gonna dial it down a little bit, the technical part. I'm more of a business user, marketing user, but I wanted to share with the community the importance of Sitecore Send. So I started using it for a client and realized it was pretty user friendly, and it had an amazing group of features that will bring up the different marketing campaigns. So that's why I wanted to have this presentation, Sitecore Send Power, bringing marketing campaigns closer to everyone. So just one second. Is there. Okay, so thank you. Let me go forward and okay, there you go. So a little bit about myself. It's I'm a project manager at Ocean Inc. I learned about Sitecore in Ocean, so I got marveled about Sitecore and how it worked in the tech industry with different platforms, different tools, and I've also been in the technology section for more than 8 to 10 years, and about 2 years working with Sitecore. So I'm relatively new with Sitecore. That's one thing that I wanted to share, the impressive love that the community have for everybody, that you can share, you can learn from each other and also learn from your mistakes. So it's a great place to be, and that's exactly what SUGs are for. And we got together with some of my colleagues in Ocean and some friends, and we started SUG Latam. And I went to the SUG-BR North America as a speaker. I was speaking about the same subject, so Sitecore Send. I live in Quito, as Rodrigo mentioned. These are some of my contacts. If you want to reach out, and mainly if you want to reach out, if you don't want to write everything up, you can check my LinkedIn account or my Twitter account. Okay, so what is Sitecore Send? What are we going to see today? What is Sitecore Send? What can I do with Sitecore Send? We're going to have a quick demo. Depending on how we're on time, we can do a bigger one. And then we'll see some brief comparisons between Sitecore Send and Sitecore Email Experience Manager. And some final thoughts. So what is Sitecore Send? Sitecore acquired Moosend in May 2021. And Moosend is also currently a leading customer engagement platform with a large client base ranging from small businesses and freelancers to large FTSE 100 enterprise, so the top 100 enterprises. Moosend offers a web platform for marketers to manage their contacts, segments, analyze amounts of their customers' data, engage with their client base, and automatically collect feedback. So one more thing. So Sitecore acquired Moosend. Moosend is currently working also under the Sitecore logo as a parent company. But we also have Sitecore Send. And Sitecore Send is, we can find it in our portal, Sitecore portal. And it's about the same as Moosend. Sometimes we have some new features in Sitecore Send that Moosend doesn't have. But a quick way to check Sitecore Send if you don't have access to the portal, or if you don't have until you get some access for a trial of Sitecore Send, you can also try Moosend that has a free trial period. So Sitecore Send is a cloud-native API-first platform that helps users with better campaign management, with a state-of-the-art marketing automation features that will save you time and money. When I say cloud native, I mean it's designed software to work smoothly in the cloud using a small independent parts, microservices that can scale easily. stay reliable, and be managed efficiently with tools like containers and automation. Its benefits, it's faster development, scalability, cost efficiency, and reliability. When I say API first platform is we can say like a well-organized recipe book for software. So it provides clear instructions, APIs, on how different parts of a program should work together. So an API first platform guides developers in building software that will communicate effectively, making it easier to create and connect various software components. Some of its benefits is modularity, flexibility, efficiency, scalability, interoperability, and future proofing. About marketing automation features, it is like having a super smart assistant with your email marketing campaigns. So you get automated emails, timing, triggers, personalization, segments, drip campaigns, analytics, and time saving. For automated emails, instead of sending emails one by one, you set up a series of emails in advance. For timing and triggers, you can specify when these emails should be sent and what triggers them. So for example, you can send a thank you email immediately after someone makes a purchase. Personalization is not as deep as personalized as Rodrigo and Jose just presented, but you can personalize your emails based on a person's actions. So for example, if a customer browsed a specific product on your website, had specific clicks on it, you can automatically send them an email about that product. Then you have segmentation. You can divide your email lists into groups based on various criteria and send tailored emails to each group. You can also work with drip campaigns. So this will allow you to send a series of emails over time and help you nurture leads or guide customers through a purchase. You have access also with Sitecore Send access to analytics. You get reports that show you how well your emails are performing, like how many open emails you have, how many clicks through the rates, and this will help you understand what's working and what needs an improvement in your email campaigns. Then you have the key thing, time saving. So this will save you time and money because it'll handle repetitive tasks. That's the key thing. So Sitecore Send is a solution that helps you with email marketing automation to make your efforts more efficient and effective. Sending the right emails to the right people at the right time, and with that you will be building a stronger relationship with your audience. Sitecore Send can be integrated with any commerce platform, website, or CRM with a minimum to no developer effort. And you can create, for example, you can create an automation contact list from Salesforce leads, or an automation to notify a user that his cart was abandoned through an email. So it's an easy integration. All the way, too much. Sorry. So what can I do with Sitecore Send? So I can create email lists and segments, so starting from zero, or using templates. There is a no-code campaign builder. So Sitecore Send offers 5 types of email campaigns: regular campaign, A/B testing campaign, repeatable campaign, RSS, which is really simple syndication campaign, and an automation campaign. Then you can create landing pages also from zero or using some templates that Sitecore provides. Is a standalone page created specifically for a marketing campaign. So it will focus your visitors' attention to what you want. So you can personalize creating landing pages that appeal different types of customers. You can create subscription forms. So there are 6 types of subscription forms. You have a pop-up, inline, a floating bar, a full screen, promotional pop-up, that they will create and generate leads. So the purpose of this is to opt in subscribers to your mailing lists, become a part of something, and as benefits you will have personal information, enhance user engagement with your brand, boost your digital marketing effectiveness. You will own your own email lists and convert subscribers into customers, which is the final goal. And then you can also create reports. So Sitecore Send includes custom and default reports that can help you improve campaigns, increase newsletter efficiency, and achieve overall email marketing campaign goals. They include statistics as to gather from campaigns sent through your account. Okay, yeah, there we go. So this is one, while I was researching about email marketing, I found some key statistics that I wanted to share. So for example, for every dollar invested in email marketing, the return was $36. And this is just the lower value without saying specifics of which industry. So this is more of like the average of the industry. So for every dollar invested, you will get back $36 with email marketing campaign. And that's only with email marketing campaigns. Then you have personalization, then you have mobile responsiveness. So all of this increases this ROI. And then we have this other statistic that was really interesting. By 2025, we will have 4.5 billion email users. Because sometimes people say like, yeah, but people is no longer using emails. We go with media, we go with social networking, and it's like, yeah, but still, the number of email users is increasing. So there's a huge portion of people that you can still reach through your email marketing campaigns. So this is the first dashboard, the onboarding dashboard of Sitecore Send. So the first time you log into your Sitecore Send account, you will see this dashboard. Here, it gives you some of the steps to start with your first campaign. So each of these are links, these steps. So you have create your first email list, import your subscribers, set up your first from name. So when you receive an email, who does it says it's sending that email? And then you create your first campaign. So you see, since the beginning, it's very user-friendly, Sitecore Send. Once you've sent your first campaign, you have your welcome back, your main dashboard, which has three areas. So you have the latest sent campaign, which is the first one that we can see here. Then we have a general campaigns information, and then we have our revenues. So in our campaigns general section, we have widgets that will show us what are the sent, opened, clicked campaigns through the time, how they have changed these clicks and these open emails, how our email lists have grown or have our unsubscribers grown. And we also will have some widgets that will show us our top automation flows, our top links, top leads sources, top campaigns, and top email lists. Regarding revenue, so there's a revenue metrics area. Wait, this one. Oh, that's the next one. So regarding the revenue metrics area, you will have a revenue overview, a revenue summary, and then by campaign type, what are your top products? But if you wish to track campaign revenue, you have to have installed the website tracking. There's a Sitecore plugin or a Sitecore code snippet that you can put in your website. And you need to select here that you want to track your revenues from your connected website. This will allow your campaigns to track this. Our next dashboard is also our email list dashboard. So in this dashboard, we will have access to our email lists. So we will see the total number of active recipients in our email lists, the amount of unsubscribes, total number of bounced email addresses, total number of archived recipients, a chart that compares weekly, monthly, and quarterly growth of subscribers and unsubscribers. There you will have also a chart that is comparing weekly, monthly, and quarterly sources of subscribers. So that's pretty good, since if you're getting them directly from your website or you're getting them from your subscription forms. The most frequent used tags on recipients showing open and clicks. You will have charts comparing recipients' engagement based on total campaign opens. And if you have tracking pixels, or you have geocoding tracking established in your websites, you can have also countries and cities that most opens have on your email campaigns. Now let's go and dive a bit some of the functionalities of Sitecore Send. So we have email lists and segments. So email lists are a collection of email addresses from subscribers to receive your email marketing newsletter campaigns. So to create one, you go to the menu on top. You go to audience, you select email list, and there you can create an email list or a segment. So a segment, they are used to send targeted campaigns to specific audience. So not all of your email list, but a specific target. You can add members. You can do this manually, adding them one by one. Or you can do it through bulk actions using CSV or a text file or an Excel file, importing these contacts from a text area, importing them from your Google contacts through a plugin, or using a Salesforce plugin also. Or you can copy contacts from another email list that you already have here in Sitecore Send. You can set your settings. These are the compliance with privacy settings. So you have certain, let me see. Well, here I had the slides. Sorry, they didn't pass. I was focused on the presentation. So here we have the perform bulk actions. We have our settings. These are the settings that I was mentioning. You can, the opt-in settings to be in your email list. You can single opt-in, which is there is no process followed to ensure that the address belongs to whomever submitted a form, and there is no formal permission given by the owner to receive emails. So in theory, it doesn't comply with GDP and privacy laws. This is your option. You have a soft double opt-in, so a verification email is sent to members, but members will be included in your list regardless if they verify it or not. So this is kind of like saying I tried to verify it, but if they didn't, still they will receive the emails. And then you have a strong double opt-in, which means that only emails that are verified will be viewable for you and will be available to send to receive your email campaigns. You can create custom fields for these email lists, which will help you later for your personalization tags. So for example, here I have the age, the last one on the table. I created age, so I selected a couple of ranges, and it's a single select dropdown that people can select when they fill this out, or I can fill it out if I know. And then I can create segments based on rules. Again, Sitecore Send helps us with some templates, but we can also use our own custom templates. Now let's focus on how to send a campaign. We're going to start with a regular campaign setup. Most of the campaigns, as I said, the other ones, that is we have the regular, the RSS campaign, the repeatable, A/B testing, and automation. They all have the main steps that we will see right now. So they are very similar, but then I will go through each of the other ones so you can see the differences that they have. So here in the menu once you logged in, you go to the menu, you select campaigns, which is pretty forward, and then you select between regular, A/B testing. We've selected now a regular campaign, and then you move to this set of steps that is going to help you. So you have this. First, you will set the basic settings. There you go. The basic settings, so you will select your campaign type if it's an HTML or a plain text. You select a campaign name. This campaign name is something for you to see. This is not something the receiver is going to see. Then you start with things, a UI that the receiver will, or the subscriber will get. So the subject line is the first text your recipients are going to see, so it needs to be catchy and important. Then you have a preview text in case you need it. So it's a good opportunity to add a bigger message to be shown that will capture your subscribers' attention. Then you have your from name and email address. You can have a couple of them set up, and then you can choose which email. So sometimes you get a no reply email, or you get a, I don't know, sales email. So here you can set up all these different, who you're going to be receiving those emails from. And you have also a reply too. If somebody replies an email, who are they replying that campaign? You can select if you want to send a confirmation once this campaign is sent. So I want to send, I don't know, to my marketing manager a copy of the campaign once I send it, so they will get a confirmation. And here you set up if you want to track your campaign with Google Analytics or track your campaign revenue. On the top left part, we have choose your email list. So you have a list of your different email lists that you can select. You can select more than one. And here you select one and then you click next and you will go to the design step. In the design step, you can either choose to import a campaign template that you have your marketing team has done and they want to use a specific campaign template, or you can use one of the templates that Sitecore provides, or you can start from zero and you can design it there in Sitecore Send. Then you can choose the delivery, how you want, when you want to send this campaign. You want to send it right after it's approved, you send it manually, or you can schedule it to a specific time. You can also set up that you want to resend the campaign to non-openers. So you set up, if our receivers haven't opened this campaign in 6 hours, I want to resend the email. And then you can also send a test email to see how it's going to be received, and you can check in different devices how it looks. And you can run a spam test to check how your campaign rates against various popular spam filters. The higher the score, the less likely your email will be caught as spam. And then we reach the final step, which is the preview, which has links to each of the steps. You can either click on the steps on the left that says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or the ones under preview that have edit, and it will take you to that specific field to edit that. You can also have a preview of how your campaign is going to look. You can also, in this step, you can save and exit. You don't have to send it, and you can save it to review it later. You can also send a test email, and you can also run a spam test again here. Once you send it, here you click send. First, you have also a button that will save you in case you didn't want to send your campaign. If you clicked it by mistake, you have about 30 seconds to click on the button and say it wasn't on purpose, so cancel sending, and then you can continue working on your campaign. And you can also share your campaign in different social media. So you have LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or you can copy the link to this campaign and share it with other people that you want. Now we're going to see the A/B testing configuration. So you can choose what to test between the subject line. So here you can see the subject line A and B. The content, so you will have two design steps, one for design A, one for design B. And then we will have the from. Who is sending the email campaign? So when I receive it, to see which email or from name is more attractive for our audience, we can test this. Once we've set up the design, the title, the subject line, and the from email, we move to setting up the A/B settings. So here we can decide the percentage of our total list that we're going to send our receivers that are going to get the email campaign. We want to test it on 10% of them. So we say 5% on A, 5% of B testers. And automatically, once the test is done, we can get the Sitecore Send will choose who's the winner. So we can select either by unique opens or unique clicks. We can set up a time frame for this test, and the remainder of the list will receive the winner of this A/B test campaign. Then we have repeatable and RSS settings for campaigns. And so the repeatable campaign is a campaign that automatically gets content from a design website source. When an update occurs, the campaign is triggered to be sent in a specific time. It's not that I update and it sends automatically. That would depend on how often I want to send that campaign. And the RSS, the really simple syndication campaign, is an email marketing campaign that gets updated content from an RSS feed, so a standardized computer readable format. So every time a new publication is updated, you can create your own HTML design with the required RSS tags as content, or design a campaign that include these special RSS layouts. And in the RSS feed, this content is stored and will be sent in an email depending on the recurrence set here. So here we see the two different options. Let me see if I get this. So laser pointer, yeah, that's better. So here you can see, and you can set up either the content URL for the repeatable campaign, or you set up the RSS feed URL, and you can validate that this RSS feed is working. Again, you choose your email list, you choose the design that you want to use, and then you set the recurrence. So the recurrence is how often this email will be sent. As I said, you can have your content or your blog posts updated sooner than this recurrence, but the email will be sent only if you want to do it daily, okay, every day I want to send, or weekly or monthly. And we set up also the time zone that we want to use. And then regarding automation, so automation campaigns help automating, tracking, and optimizing repetitive tasks. Sitecore Send comes with pre-configured templates that serve as a starting point for these automations. Automation is not located within the campaigns menu, but it has a direct link automation in the menu. And you select to create a new campaign. Here you can create new from a recipe or a template, or you create a custom automation. So here we see we're first looking at a custom automation. Once you get there, you select what is going to be the trigger. You have different options here. What is the trigger? Then you can select what is the action to be taken. So I want to filter an if and else condition. I want to wait for a specific time interval after the trigger. And then I select another action, which is to send an email campaign, or subscribe to a list, or unsubscribe to a list. We can add tags. It has different options here. I do recommend to, when you start using this, start with a recipe, start with a template. There are many options, such as abandoned cart. Let me see. Yeah, like here you have such an abandoned cart. You have what else was it? For example, there's one very interesting. Let me show you right here. This one, for example, is re-engagement email based on weather. I thought it was very interesting. Here it says that when someone clicks on a link in any campaign, or in a specific link that you select, waits a specific time, goes to a specific weather website and consults what's the weather condition in the contact's location. And then you can select if it is, I don't know, sunny, you can send an email that you already made that it's enjoy the sunny weather. And you show, I don't know, some products for sunny weather. If it's not sunny, then you can send another email saying, like, don't let the cold weather stop you from training, and you can send other products, for example. Then we can create landing pages, as I said. As you see, usually the user experience is the same, very user-friendly. We have these basic steps that we can follow. So for the landing pages, again, the name, and then we set up some SEO fields, so the page title and the meta description, and we can also upload a favicon. So it's the small logo on top of the browser's tab that it will show. Then again, on design, you can either choose to go to an editor. Oh, sorry, for this one, for landing pages, you only have to use as an editor. You don't have the possibility to start from, let's say, import a landing page, but you can start from zero or use some of the templates. Then you can go to share on social media. Here, you can share it on Facebook, on Twitter. You can add a headline, descriptions. You can track your conversions below. Also, for this, you can select if you want to follow cookie consent. You can select Google Analytics tracking or Facebook pixel tracking. Here you choose the publishing method also. Sorry, here's the Google Analytics and Facebook pixel. You can choose how to publish the publishing method here, either to your own platform, or you can use an additional add-in, so I'm an embedder or publish to extended platforms. And then you get a summary page. You will see how your landing page looks like, and you can also edit it again. And you can either publish it or save and exit. Now we're going to find out how to create forms with Sitecore Send. So once you select to create a form, this is on Growth Tools. There's a part in the menu that says Growth Tools. You select Creating Forms. There's going to be this possibility to create online forms that will help you answer questions you have about your website visitors. So each online form consists of fields through which you collect structured data from the visitors. It is recommended not to have the whole page for a user to collect. It's better to collect it in several steps. So let's say the first time somebody sends your form, there are 2-3 fields to be completed. Next time they fill out another form, you can fill out different fields. So in Sitecore Send, you can create 6 types of subscription forms. As I said, you have the classic pop-up subscription form. You have an inline, so you grab the visitor's attention once they come in and they read it in the content. You have a floating bar that will appear at the top or bottom of the page. You have a floating box, full screen, and a promotional pop-up. So if we go there and we select to create one of these forms, we have this basic settings, so we name it. We have the design. This design will change depending on which form we selected that we want to show. So depending between one of these 6 types of subscription forms, then we select we create this design. We only use it for starting from templates or from 0, let's say, but they have a basic structure. Then we set the visibility settings. So these also will change depending on which form style or form type we selected before. So in this case, for example, we need to copy this and paste it in this snippet in our web page for it to show. We can also select some advanced conditional form visibility settings, some rules when it should show. So for example, if the person opening the page and is from a specific country, it should show this or not. And then you also select, this is another option. For example, somebody that accesses your page and waits for a couple of seconds, then it should pop up. We selected how to publish this, and then we have a summary of what creating forms, what our testing form is, or our form is currently shown. Then we can create different types of reports. If you wish to track your campaign revenue, remember you need to have installed your website tracking, Sitecore plugin or tracking code snippets in your website for revenues from your connected website, and you will be able to track this campaign revenue. So you have access to these different types of widgets that you can see different views. So you have recipients, opens, clicks, unsubscribes, how they have changed through time. If you've done an A/B testing, you can see how both A and B tests worked on, and then the winner will be sent to the rest, and you can see what are the results on opens and links. You can also track link clicks, so you get to this click map and you can edit which you can tag what you want to track when somebody does which types of clicks. You can track email clients and devices. So what are the device types, what browsers are being used or operating systems. You can track also by location if you have geolocation enabled. And then you have the customized, you can customize your own report. So you will be adding widgets, similar as the ones we saw. You go here and you have about 51 widgets, and you can select which and how they should display on your reports. So now let me see, let's go through let me change this, remove this. So let's go with this demo. Okay, so there we go. So the demo I'm gonna do using Musend. It's easier to have this for this purpose of SUGs. As I said, Musent has different types of pricing and also has some trial period, 30 days trial period, that if you want to test and do a business case for your company, this is a great opportunity. You go to Musent. It's basically the same thing as Sitecore Send. So you can start testing this and make sure that it is what you're looking for, and then you can come back with a business case. And then you go with Sitecore Send or with Musent. They're both owned by Sitecore. So as I said, you have your first landing dashboard. Here you can see what has been done. This is my last campaign that was sent. Below I can either choose what has been sent on the last 30, 60, 90 days. So we have a summary of the different campaigns that I've had. And then we have what's the campaign performance. So when I had unique clicks, unique opens, and when it dropped. Some of the top links used, top campaigns sent, what are the best opens, clicks, whatever information that it is that you need, it will be shown here. And top email lists. If I would have enabled the revenue, when you go to the next part, here shows you the revenue overview. So orders, revenue, average order value, through time, what are the top products, and also by campaign. So now let's go and see, let's create a regular campaign. So as we can see, so campaigns, we want to go with regular, for example. I'm going to go with regular. Select a campaign, SUG Brazil test. Subject line, having a blast, for example. Preview, no preview, thank you for your feedback, something like that. If you want, you select your email address and from name. You select who it will be replied to. Sending confirmation, you can add up more emails. For example, here, and you add it. You can either track your campaign with Google Analytics or not, and also your tracking campaign revenue. Then you select next, and again, you choose your email lists, the one you want. So let's say I have one that I've created that is called hot leads. We go to the next stage. As I said, you can either custom design, start designing, or you can import it. So to import it, you can either have a link to your campaign, import via a file. So an HTML, HTML, or zip are supported. Or you can copy and paste your HTML here, and it will show on the right how it will look. And you can also add personalization tags. So let's go through the templates so you can see some of the templates and how easy it is, the drag and drop campaign builder. So you see you can either create from scratch, you will get a blank canvas that you can work from, or you can select, let's go with this template, for example. You have a really big amount of options to go through. So we have this one, and then we can decide what can I change. I want to change some of the use part of the template or change whatever I need. I can delete sections or add sections also as well. So it is copy sections also, that, and make it as my organization will need. It's easier to start with a template if you do not have a marketing team that provides you with this. The other option is you can use one of these, and you can also create it, save it as a template. So every time you come back, you don't have to work from scratch. You use it as a template, and it will be added to your template section. You can save it as a draft, or you can continue with your campaign. Before I continue, as I said, we can either add more different elements, and then we can define what is it that I want, an item. These are predefined options. They have a wide variety, but of course there's a limit to them. So let me go ahead. So then, as I said, I can either send it now or schedule it. I can select the time and date and the time zone that I want to send it. I can select to resend this campaign after, I don't know, 8 hours if nobody has sent. Don't miss this opportunity. And then a campaign name again, you can select, go next. Oh, please schedule a date in the future. So let me go with the time. So like that. Go next. And here you can see how your campaign looks like. Again, you can send a test email, you can send a spam test. So you select here, start test. So it'll start checking, for example, AOL, Gmail, Hotmail, Outlook, Yahoo, and some other of these tools to get an idea of what's going to happen. So with mails.com, it'll reach 100% of your receivers. And then you get other options, other results. Sometimes it'll be good. If it shows that it's bad, you can go back and start thinking what can be improved. Let's see if something breaks. I won't think it will break because it's a template from Sitecore Send. So yeah, most of them are 100% the score. So the higher the score, the less likely your email will be filtered as spam. So let's stop here. Away. And then I can either, as I said, preview, schedule. I want to preview. I get a very big view of the what is it that I'm sending, and I can also save and exit. Okay. And then I go back to all my different, I have all my different campaigns saved here, A/B testing campaigns, all the different campaigns are here. Total on the top of these campaigns dashboard, you have what's the total number of campaigns you've sent, your percentages of average open, average click, and average unsubscribers. Here are the growth tools. We have the landing pages and subscription forms. When you go to audience, you can edit how your email lists and segments are. Again, your reports. You have your campaign and custom reports, and you have there also automation. Let me see. Just 1 second. Okay. So for example, for automation, again, you can either go start from different recipes. As I said, all recipes. You can either have your own custom recipe saved or use one of them. So happy birthday email. So it's repeat purchases reminder. We have a really a wide variety for this. And the support, let me go back to our presentation. So just for you to know, the support from their side, it's very good, very spot on. So if you have some doubts, you just chat with them, ask them for some help. Configuring this on your side is not so complicated. As I said, it's almost zero developer required for this. And now let's go and see what's the difference between Sitecore Send and the email experience manager. So Sitecore Send A/B testing only has 2 variants for A/B testing. With email experience management, you can create as many variants as you would like. Email experience management does not support other CMS or CMS only mode where the experience database is disabled. So this is one thing you need to consider if you would like to use the email experience manager. Email experience manager and Moosend or Sitecore Send are both email marketing solutions, but they cater to different audiences and have distinct features now. As we see here, Sitecore Send is a plug and play. So it's basically you log in, you set up your, I think it's the DNS on your website, and you're good to go. You can start sending your campaigns. For Sitecore EXM, first you need to have Sitecore, your Sitecore platform with Sitecore Experience Database. Then you have significant developers' effort to set it up. So that's one of the key differences. Feature of, well, here's with XDP. Sitecore Send is cloud native. It works with any CMS or CRM system. Sitecore Email Experience Management only works with XP. Sitecore Send is everything in one place. You have forms, you have personalization, you have automation, landing pages, you have reports, you have everything in one place. Email Experience Manager doesn't have it as Email Experience Manager, but since you're working with Sitecore XP, you will have all this information more in depth, even so, because you will have forms, you will have marketing automation, module, experience optimization, analytics, but it's in a bigger and more in-depth form. So in Sitecore Send, forms and automation have limitations. As I said, forms, you only have 6 types of forms and you have limited templates to use. Forms with Email Experience Manager, you create from zero, and if you need it, you can work with your developers to add more of them. Email Experience Manager can create new language versions in emails, so that's also another key thing. You could work through automation in Sitecore Send, depending on the or where it's been open a specific campaign, an automated campaign. You can set up to send a campaign that you created in English, but I think Email Experience Manager is a better approach for that if you have different languages to use. As of ease of use, well, Email Experience Manager is a feature-rich platform, but you might have to have a higher learning curve, a steeper learning curve, especially for users that are new on Sitecore. But it offers advanced features for experienced marketers. Musen and Sitecore Send is known for its user-friendly interface and intuitive drag-and-drop email builder, so making it a great choice for marketers using for a straightforward solution, a quick and fast solution. So some final thoughts. So actively using Sitecore Send email marketing campaign may lead to reduced time, effort, and costs in reaching your customer in an effective and continuous communication with your customers, increase customer engagement through personalization and targeting, getting a measurable ROI if you track your revenues, and you can boost your sales. Sitecore Send is a powerful standalone cloud email marketing solution with a robust segmentation, personalization, and automation capabilities, making it suitable for a wide range of organizations. As I said, Musen had from even freelancers to big companies were using Musen, so the same is going to apply for Sitecore Send. Sitecore Send is practically a plug-and-play platform, so you can start working immediately on your email marketing campaigns the same day. You only need to set up the sender policy framework and the domain keys identified mail for components of email sender authentication, and you're good to go. Sitecore Send is very friendly, and as I mentioned before, it will reduce time, effort, costs in reaching your customers. But choosing between Sitecore Send and email experience management will depend on your specific requirements and existing Sitecore ecosystems. I wanted to share some of the latest updates of Sitecore Send. So Sitecore Send is on Cloud Portal, as I mentioned before. So it's seamless switching between Sitecore apps while remaining in one unified ecosystem. It's a standardized role management. So just in case Sitecore Cloud Portal is your administration hub for managing your entire Sitecore digital experience platform. Sitecore Send and Sitecore Content Hub, so DAM integration, Digital Assets Manager integration, bringing a strategic advantage on having direct access to digital assets for Sitecore Send. So when you want to add some images, some videos, you have right there. It's your Content Hub DAM there. Sitecore Send and Connect integration, so it will serve as a bridge between Send and a diverse array of external applications. So you can also work with Sitecore Send and personalize in CDP. So that will make it even better, its approach towards personalization. Sitecore Send CSA certification, which is a Certified Senders Alliance certification. The object is to enhance the capability and deliverability of emails. This will help your emails go effortlessly through spam filters. So what we saw, spam tests. Sorry. Responsive design for mobile. So now Sitecore Send has a responsive design for mobile. You're now able to manage your email marketing campaigns from your mobile. And automated audience discovery. This is one of the last things that Sitecore has thrown at Sitecore Send, and is a tool within Sitecore Send that supports creating segments to use in campaigns through artificial intelligence and machine learning. So it will enable you to identify your audiences based on their behavior and preferences, and use this information, making the best out of AI, to improve your email marketing campaigns by adding personalized content. So you could say something like AI leads scoring. So it's gonna check what's happening, and it can create campaigns, it can create segmentation of your email lists using AI. So we've reached the end of my presentation. I don't know if you have any questions.
I do. Thanks for the
Oh,
presentation, Augusto. It was really great to see it again. I saw that day, but I need a lot of more time to digest. It's a lot of information. So for me, like revisiting your presentation today, now I was able to digest much better. And for me, it's a new technology. I'm not familiar with this. So just I have one question. I mean, there is some sort of a personalization that you showed up, and it's like one of the. It was in the beginning, and it was like a small page, right? And my question is like when I mean where that page is like stored is on the tool, like when you create, let's say, a email. I think you're gonna send to the user. And so my question is, and one of the images that you show up, it was like a site. So, and you
so the
said there is
landing
like,
page maybe.
yeah. So where do you store that? It is on the Sitecore Send. This
Yeah,
page
it
is
will be on
live
Sitecore
there.
Send or
Ah,
MoonSend.
okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you can create some sort of landing page on the MoonSend, and you can put some stuff there. I don't know, the basics at least, right?
yeah, yeah. That's the good thing. Well, if you use it with Sitecore, because let's say you go with MoonSend, you only have MoonSend, then you need to start
Okay.
thinking of your own DAM, so digital asset manager system somewhere. So you will need to have that. If it's only one person, you can use your laptop and that's it. But let's say you have an organization working there, you need to have a DAM to manage all your assets to be used in the email marketing campaigns.
Mhm.
But in the case of Sitecore, you have everything in one in XM Cloud, and then you have your DAM there. So your content hub DAM. So everything gets linked up, and there you have all your assets, for example, and then your actual email marketing campaign and landing pages. It will depend on the publishing method also that you can choose. Where is it? The publishing method. One more. No. So here you see, as a
Yeah.
publishing method, well, these are forms. For the landing pages, it's either in your platform or you publish it using, for example, WordPress that it has, but you can check for what are the new plugins that you have. And also now that it's working with Sitecore Connect, you can also improve
So
this, right?
can this page be somehow published to Sitecore? Like, let's say you have a Sitecore instance, and then you create you I don't know, you create those forms and you publish inside Sitecore. Is this
Yeah, because here you
possible?
have
Yeah.
your, oh, to create it inside Sitecore, like to show it as as a landing page, you mean?
Yeah, like landing page. The page lives outside of Sitecore, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
it lives
when,
outside of Sitecore.
yeah. So, I mean, here you have some sort of connector, right? That you can
Yeah.
publish, let's say, in WordPress, right? Is there a connector to Sitecore, or maybe it's not available, or
Uh, Currently, you can select it as a domain, so you can publish on your platform like this. But it's I don't know if you remember during SUG-BR that the previous owner of Musen was there, and he said that there will be still support to Email Experience Manager, but they are focusing on Sitecore Send to bring it up and improve it. So their focus in the next year will be to improve Sitecore Send, so you no longer need Email Experience Manager in the far future
Oh,
because
okay.
it's still going
Oh,
to be
okay, gotcha.
supported. So that way they
Okay,
will be working on these connections to be able to connect directly with your experience platform, but currently it's separated. Yeah.
it's separated. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, man. That was
Yeah,
very helpful for me. Thank you.
sure.
I think that means we are reaching the
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of this edition. So thank you so much, Augusto. Amazing presentation. Thank you, Jose, for the partnership as always. And that's it. Thank you
Thank you
so
very much.
much.
Yes,
This
thanks,
is
guys. Really good to see you all again.
Yeah. Thank you, Jose. Thank you,
Thank
Rodrigo.
you.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great
thank
day.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you, Brazilian community.